Hello and welcome to Straight to the Point, and this is my review on Sonic Blast. It's bad, and that's too straight to the point. Let me elaborate further. Firstly, here's the real cartridge. I treat my games nicely. And secondly, the gameplay footage is extracted from a real Game Gear, which has been modded with a VGA output. Now, this tries to be the 8-bit version of Sonic & Knuckles, and it fails miserably. The heroes are pre-rendered in 3D because it's now the year 1996. I understand 2D sprites may have been outdated by this time, but it simply does not work for this handheld. They take a massive portion of the screen, and that's already limited. Sonic & Knuckles are the only ones playable here, and Tails is not sighted at all. At least we get some unique skills. Sonic can double jump, whereas Knuckles can climb and also glide. Like a sack of potatoes. With 5 levels in total this time around, they're all uninspiring. Here's cheap Mushroom Hill Zone, shared with Emerald Hill elements. And what's that? Do you want a discount on Lava Reef? Here you go! Red Volcano Zone, which appears terribly purple to me. They look atrocious! Even Sonic is scared for his dear life! You may have the odd gimmick from time to time, however scarce they may be, though some of these stages can be super short and they're all boring. Except for Blue Marine Zone, where all of your nightmares come true. Mostly being underwater, sluggish as heck, combined with even more tubes, hard to escape water currents, the works. But at least there is a checkpoint in this act. Right by the ending signpost, what was the point in that? It just feels like ideas got thrown at the wall and they all made it into the game whether it's stuck or not. One of those concepts being copied straight from Sonic & Knuckles' book is the special stages. You enter them via, quote, big rings, end quote, and you're presented with a stripped down version of blue... well, there aren't even any blue spheres here. You just collect 50 rings and you get the emerald. The real kicker is if you fail just once, it is impossible to get the true ending without restarting the whole game and trying again. Whose bright idea was that? There are big ring opportunities in Act 1, but you only get a 1-up for completing them. What a taunt! It's not worth getting them anyway because, except for the secret boss, the endings are practically identical. Just with the emeralds, Eggman doesn't fly away and... dies, I presume. Speaking of the scientist, his encounters are... well, they're okay, to be honest. Some of them can seem unfair, nonetheless, a pattern can be picked up easily. And Blue Marine's battle is pretty cool, actually. You have to balance out between hitting the Doctor or waiting for him to shoot the ground to gasp for air. It's challenging. If you have all the stones, you unlock the secret final boss, which again is pretty tense and tough, but maybe a bit too tough, especially when Knuckles, as he's unable to gain height like Sonic. Just do yourself a favour here and damage boost this fight. I don't know, guys, this game wasn't doing it for me. I'm not sure how Aspect stooped so low. They finally got it right with Sonic Triple Trouble, so what the heck happened here? The level design is weak and short, the collision boxes are pathetically inaccurate, the graphics are more off-putting than impressive, CRAM dots everywhere! Although, to be fair, it's really hard to see on an original Game Gear screen, but they can be spotted. The only great thing going for this mess is the soundtrack. It's the weakest yet for the Portable series, but it's not, by all means, bad. And 1 or 2 did get stuck in my head. All in all, unless you're extremely curious, or a serious collector, avoid this game and play Sonic Triple Trouble instead. That's where it's at. I've even reviewed it here, as well as the other 8-bit series. And that is Straight to the Point.